Hello, hey. Yeah, yes, you can park at the main car park. Yes. All right, see you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back to the bakery. And today I've got a special guest, which is a friend of mine. Some of you may know her from Instagram. She's came here 2022 to help, to help and enhance her skill in baking. And she was pregnant at the time when she came here. Fast forward, now she's a single mom of two. She's raising two daughters, and she's running a micro bakery. She started between 6 to 7 months. 6 and 7 months. She's running a micro bakery. So yeah, I'll ask some questions. Hope that you get inspired. You can hear her story and how she's managing it, how she's running the micro bakery while raising two kids. So I hope you get some inspiration. If you're thinking to start and you don't know where to start because you have kids, and so yeah, let's get into the conversation, and I hope you enjoy it. No. 2022, yeah? You came here?
Yeah, when I was pregnant.
I know, I remember now. Yeah, nice for you. So how does it feel?
Feels good.
Yeah?
Feels like, hang on, I need my hands wet.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Feels great.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, sounds good.
You know? Working with food feels right.
So remember, you came here to 2022 and you were pregnant, and now you're single mom, two kids. No, I keep thinking twins. Why am I saying twins? I think because I have another friend who's got twins. So I'm sort of connecting the dots, but it's not, shouldn't connect the dot.
They're not twins.
Yeah, they're not
Six
twins.
Six and three.
And three. So what did you give you a push like to start? Because it's 2022, you know, and then now it's 2025. What was your main motivation to give you a push? Because lots of people want to do it, but they don't do it, or they find a reason not to do it, they find an excuse, whether it's time. But what did you push? Whoa, that's heavy. So yeah, some of you guys are always asking me, where do I get my stuff? Where do I buy my stuff? Do I buy in local stores? Do I buy in the big shops? So this is a perfect opportunity for you to show you where do I get some of the stuff. This, for example, is pale sugar, the sugar I use for cinnamon buns. This. So I ordered this 25 kilo. Every now and then, it lasts a long time. It's just 25 kilo. But Bakery Beats this time surprised me with a little box. A few stuff there for me to try on. So I don't know some of it what it is. So I'm gonna open with you guys and see what it is. And some of it might be in my interest for you to buy. So let's open this first. A small box, and then we're gonna go bigger. See what's in here. I feel like Christmas. It's always nice opening a box. Invoice. Another box. This is light. 2. This feels like flour. Aha. So this is the flour, farinha biologica. That's Portuguese. Morino flour, Morino. So this I'm going to try this week. Play with it. Upwards flour, short, medium rising to medium rising. A bench scraper, not bench scraper. Dough, basically a dough knife, plastic dough knife. I like this. I like to use dough knife like this, plastic to clean the dough mix. It's clean nicely. It's quite nice and circular. So I'm going to try it on and see how efficient it is in terms of cleaning the dough mix. There's another. This is the perfect one. I have a similar one. This is blue standard, but this is Bakery Beats branded. Nice. Let's see what else we got. It's a bag, Bakery Beats bag. Torture bag, Bakery Beats for the artisan. Someone like you and me. And what this is, Bakery Beats inside. Ah, it's a lame. That's a clever lame. Oh, I opened already. That's quite cool. It's quite tiny. What I like about it is the size. It's quite cool. But obviously, I'm going to experiment on Friday. I'm going to use on Friday how on a bread. How does it feel? Square. Nice. So I've got a few lames to use to play with. Obviously, I'll let you know how does it feel as we bake, as we do the product together, as we bake, do my Friday. Now, last box. Ah, see. Shapes. Box down. So these are molds. Very environmental friendly, those molds. What do I use this for? What kind of bake inside this? Let me know in the comment. This, I guess, is a famous panettone. Oh, that's a cute one. Yeah, a few forms for baking, obviously. And it's quite different sizes. One tiny one. There's another one inside. Wow. One tiny one. Extra tiniest. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. Some of the stuff I haven't baked before with, so it'll be nice for me to try out and see which one I can use for what. If you know some of them, let me know in the comment. And thank you, Bakery Beats, for the treats, for the surprise. I can't wait to try some of them. Yeah, and the big boss, as we know what it is, pearl sugar. So yeah, if you want something from Bakery Beats, just get the link in the description below, and you can get everything we need. There's some other stuff there, so I'm sure they sell these panettones. You can get from Bakery Beats as well. Yeah, so check the link in the description below for that. Or you can even get this one, a pearl sugar. This is a cinnamon bun. You can use exactly the same sugar for panettone when you're making a panettone. So now you know where it is. No more excuse. No asking Leo, where do you get your stuff? I'm just sharing with you. So you don't think I'm not telling the truth. So here we go. Pearl sugar. That's gonna last me probably a whole year. I can't remember last time I've ordered the last one. I think I put a date on the bag, but throw the bag away already. So this is gonna take me probably a year to finish. So, oops, that's not a good idea. Okay, now I need to put it back now. Better. That's it. Let's go back to the video.
Honestly, the big push I was made redundant at work. 16-year career in the corporate world, and they offered me a package, and I was like, it's now or never.
Okay.
It was actually a blessing in disguise, you know?
That's right.
So that was the very first push. And then, yeah, probably months before, I had a chat with a friend of mine. I took her on a tour in Chinatown. Took her to discover some Chinese food, Chinese street food.
Yeah.
And she was like, dude, you need to work with food. Like, I see happiness in your eyes when you do. And it just resonated.
I guess sometimes you kind of need someone else just to see it, because they say...
Just to remind you.
They remind you, yeah. So I I know running a bakery is tough, but running a single mom, how is it going for you?
I make it work. First of all, I'm a single mom, but I have a co-parent.
That's that.
I can't forget about that because it is it makes a big difference. You know? I'm not fully on my own.
Yeah, not just do it on your own.
Exactly. I do have half the time where the kids are with their dad, and it means that I can do all my prep when they're not with me.
So, now 6-7 months.
Yeah, I can do all my prep when they're not when they're not working, and then the juggling is when I have them to do the baking, to do the pop-ups at the same time as figuring out childcare. I have not figured it out yet.
How are you making it work? Because it's been 6-7 months. How are you making it work those days?
So up until now, I've had a mom friend who was able to look after the youngest one while I was setting up the pop-up, and she was doing drop-off for me. But she's not able to do it anymore from the...
next week?
Yeah, from next week. So I've had to call on a friend for next week. I've called on Lily. She's going to come from London to look after it.
Okay.
See, that's the thing as well. I know I have troubles trusting people to look after my kids.
Okay.
Right? And for me, I want to be sure that they will be safe. That is my priority. And so finding someone to look after them while I do the pop-up is proving difficult right now. Even without the trust problem, there is like a shortage of nannies. And finding a nanny for 1 hour only is difficult. They want a minimum of
a day,
a longer time frame. At least so far I've struggled. So
was that a surprise that you didn't expect? I mean, I suppose as a mum you sort of had an idea that would be one thing, but is there anything else you've learned, like, whoa, I didn't expect this, and how did you come out of that? Could be a joy, it could be something like you struggle with within these 7 months you've been baking, or not just baking, owning a business, running a business.
To do with the kids?
Kids, everything, baking in general, just owning a bakery, running a micro bakery.
I think not quite a surprise, but something I've discovered is the amount of joy I get from the simplest things. It's like I get a loaf out of the oven and it looks well round and oh man, the feeling. Or just when a customer comes and tells me, like, it's just one person that comes and tells me it's the best croissant they ever tasted.
Yeah.
Man, that hits deep. Like,
yes.
That's where you think this is why I'm doing it.
It's worth doing it, yeah. It's worth the early mornings, worth the trying
to... everything. All the worries, all the... Yeah, I was saying my brother said something to me which resonated when he came to visit.
Yeah.
He came to the pop-ups.
Came from France, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came to the pop-ups and did one pop-up with me. And then at the end he was like, it's so cool. You are a distributor of joy. You know? Because people come to the pop-up and they have a big smile on their faces. They go away. Like, it's happiness they go with, you know?
Yes. Kind of like a selling happiness, in a sense.
Yeah. In small pastries.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's rewarding. When it's very. It's not just the baking. The whole journey you bake, you get fulfilled from baking, and then when you get it, the customer sees it. It's just you see their face, and then they get excited.
That's it.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's pretty cool.
It's the smallest things. I have a nickname from the kids now. They call me the cake lady.
The cake lady.
Yeah.
So yeah, like how, for example, if the kids, what would you like the kids to see you in, let's say, 10 years, but in 10 years' time?
The girls, you mean?
Yeah, the girls, your girls.
You know, when I say the cake lady nickname, it's not my kids.
It's the kids from school.
Yeah.
I mean, about your kids now, what would you like them to see and now in 10 years' time to remember about you?
Definitely the hard work, that the effort pays off. Also, I want them to see that I'm living my dream. And living a dream is not just all rosy. It takes like dedication. It takes the 5 a.m. wake up.
Yeah.
You know. And I see it with Sakura. She's proud to like. Apparently, she advertises my bakes at school and stuff.
Yes.
She asks the other kids. She's like, "Are you gonna get a cinnamon this week?"
Yeah, I think the kids are the greatest supporter. I find my kids as well. They're the greatest supporter. They're like the #1 fan. I think they're the first fan of yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When
and-
they see it and they're like, can I have a pass? Are they for me? Can I have a pain au chocolat?
Yeah, especially now they still see us as cool parents. Now, when it comes to teenager, we don't know what's going to happen.
True,
What's
when
going to
they're
happen? Now we're still
teenagers.
cool to parent, and then they can talk about us with pride.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad is doing this. My dad did this. So that's the thing we can enjoy now while we have it. So now you must have figured out like what product a particular product that your customers like. So this is the one that they love it. Most of them like it.
It's pain au chocolat and cinnamon nuts. These are my two best sellers.
Yeah, cinnamon. There's something about cinnamon.
What is it? People love cinnamon.
Yeah.
I don't know what. It's like, I wonder if there are some addictive properties to cinnamon because people go crazy for it.
It could. I don't know. It could be. I think one other thing about cinnamon, especially your cinnamon, my cinnamon bun, they different. When you get to the but I used to see croissant, pain au chocolat, but the cinnamon bun. What is this?
Yeah.
So they sort of sell themselves before you say anything.
Very true.
So I think that one thing about it, and then obviously the flavors should complement the look.
Of course. And that's so true. Like the effort I put in their look, because I plait them, roll them, so they look beautiful. And people eat with their eyes.
That's right.
So when they see it, they're like, oh, they get excited even before tasting it.
If let's say some audience, I know some audience, a single mom, or they know someone who is single mom, who want to do something like this, want to start. What would be your advice? Like, if I want to start, haven't found the gut to just take a leap, what would you say?
I think entrepreneurship is all about taking risks. And if you're doing what you love, you've got to have the guts to take that risk, but also have the guts to readjust. You're gonna make mistakes, and you have to believe in your product. You have to believe in what you're selling.
Just leave it here.
Yeah, I'll leave it there. And it's okay if someone says no. You can't take things personally.
No.
And keep going, because you're gonna meet 10 no's, but the one yes is gonna change everything.
Yeah, someone said, don't take, whether it's a no or it's a negative feedback, personally, take it professionally. And it's so true, because we're so caught up in ourselves most of the time, and sometimes we do get like negative feedbacks, but if we can look at professionally, if you like, and
what do I make out of it?
yeah, what to learn from it, how can I change, how can I improve, or sometimes people talk based on what they believe, not because what they see. So you're trying to have that 2 months to just separate the two, but it's hard at the time. If they find you tired, for example, and then you get there, you feel like, oh man, this is not good.
Yeah.
And have you ever thought about like quitting in the next 7 months? Anything it's not been that hard yet to make you feel.
No, not yet. And I mean, like, there are days where I'm like wondering, okay, can I keep up with this pace? And then I just need to stop and think, okay, why do I do this? And if that pace doesn't suit me, how do I adjust everything to make it work? But no, I haven't so far hit a spot where I'm like, I'm gonna stop this.
So I guess what I'm understanding is like, when you have a hard time, you ask yourself the reason why you're doing it.
Yeah. And then, maybe there's gonna come a day where I'm gonna think like it's not worth it anymore, or I don't think, but that could be. In which case, I will readjust again. I think it's all about reevaluating as you go.
The steps, yeah.
That's it. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what I learned from you. I'm not gonna have anything perfect lined up before I start. It's just launch it and then readjust.
Yeah, figure out along the way.
Figure out on the way.
I mean, there is a story about that. Like, there's a guy who wanted to run for politician, And he said, I don't know if I should do it. I'm not a politician and stuff like that. I never done it before. And his friend said, look, even the people running politicians, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. So you might as well give it a chance. It's all about, I think, something I always say, politician is all about popularity. If you're popular, you might get voted and stuff. Some people believe in what you do, whatever. But let's say in the business, the bakery, I started, my starting, I just like one product, went for it, and then just keep baking and baking and baking and baking and baking. And luckily, it was a good product. Get known, and then from there, here we are today, 4 years after, nearly 5.
I think where my mentality from before is due to my French origin, where people are more inclined to have everything perfect before you do anything. So for example, in France, you can't open a bakery if you don't have the diploma. And it's very British it's very British to be able to be like, okay, I've learned how to do it.
I can just,
let me jump.
Now I can share,
That's it. But in France, from an administrative point of view and a legal point of view, you can't do it.
Like now we touched about you having redundancy, and then you have your passion of baking and cooking. You open a micro bakery. So I mean, if it wasn't that, if in that situation that you have something to fall back on, for example, you have baking, how do you think you would have reacted similar way? For example, if it's just, okay, I have redundancy, I have some lump of money, but I don't know what to do. I don't have a passion to fall back on, to turn into business, let's say so. Can you imagine your situation in different page or in different someone else's lens?
I think I probably would have been. I can't imagine it actually. Let me think. I don't think I would have been more panicked because I'm not a catastrophizer. My personality is not like that. Maybe I would have been even more chilled because I would have taken time to enjoy life for a couple of months.
Yep.
And if I didn't have that passion, I would most likely have been looking for a similar kind of job elsewhere.
Yeah, because I mean, I believe that every sort of setback is an opportunity for us.
Yeah.
As long as we look for it, actually, I would say, as long as we look for it. So think, okay, what this happened? What can I do now? What's the best thing I can come out of it? And the answers, I think, that I believe it definitely come. But if you look in the opposite direction, the answers do come. It comes, the soul universe of God, whatever, He served it in either way we look. Yeah.
I think what helps is always to look at the silver lining.
Yeah. Finding the good.
Yeah, in the situation. I've got a lot to be grateful for, to be fair. Not everyone is sent away with a package or,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
It could have been, okay, we can't have you anymore, and you have a 1 month salary and that's it.
Bye-bye.
And you have a mortgage to pay, you have this to do. That would hit home hard.
And also, even though I'm not counting on it, I know I have my family there in France.
Yes.
But I would never end up in the streets. Do you know what I mean? I need to be counting my blessings for everything that is around me that is giving me faith and trust that I'll be fine.
So what did you see in the future for Helen's bakery? Like now, in let's say 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? Where do you see your bakery?
Hard to tell. I see success for sure.
Yeah.
I see feeding more and more people. But then I don't know that I want to just put myself in that box of the bakery. I think I want to continue working with food.
You mean you can just do cooking as well, not just
Yeah.
focus on
Yeah, and I
bread and
definitely
pastry?
want to do something with my heritage, whether it is French heritage or the Asian side. Like, yeah, I just want people to discover the food that I grew up with, whether it is the French pastries or the Asian side, whether I managed to make a fusion of the two.
Sounds like you want to share a piece of you with people
Yeah,
in a way of food.
that's the beauty of life, no? Is to be able to share your story, share your experience. I don't know what it will look like, but I'm definitely gonna, in 5 years' time, I'm still definitely gonna be working with food, connecting with people.
Like, did you have like a business plan before you started, or you just, this is what I have in mind, have this pastry I can bake, and I'm gonna start giving to people? How did you actually start, like in terms of starting out? Did you have like business plan? Like we talk about France, you need to have like diploma. Did you have any business
No.
plan, or you just
I
have a
didn't
product?
have a clear business plan.
Yeah.
It was more, you know what I started with? I started with perfecting my product, like perfecting my skill and my love for that. So I started for the first couple of weeks by baking and giving to the moms around so I could get feedback. And then when I got the trust in my skill, in myself, that's when I launched. And then I looked for all the different avenues I could introduce my products.
Yep.
And it just evolved from there. I'm still like thinking of how to introduce my product to more and more people.
Yep.
So the business plan evolves with that. And it evolves with the people I meet.
Yeah.
Originally I thought I will never have a shop. You know, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to be tied down to a place. And then I met a bunch of people who were successful shop owners, and
The idea is buy into you.
the idea is like, okay, they have found a way to make it work. Maybe I can find something that would work for me, you know? So I'm not closing myself off to anything.
You guys keep the doors open.
That's it.
If something sound like aligned with what I want, I can just go for it.
Yeah. I met someone in France with a very interesting business model. What he does is he's got this skill now. He's an expert in laminated dough. And he goes to bakeries who need him to make 1,000 croissants for the day. He goes, he does that for them, and then leaves. For certain bakeries who are just opening their doors and they need a menu, he goes and define that, like, as a consultant. Define the menu for them, train them to execute the menu, and then that's his job done. And he's like, okay, there's not one way of doing things. Like,
No,
there's so many iterations.
There's so many ways, and it comes to you tie to one thing. If you like teaching, for example, I do teach. People come here to teach. I can do something like that. People, okay, I'm going to some place and train. Like I had someone 2 weeks ago in to do that, but they opened a shop, so they wanted to enhance their skills in bread and pastries. So we did that. Just gonna go back and train our people. Yeah, there's no one road, single road for maybe call it success. It's all about fulfillment in the end. How I decide to define at least success. How I feel day and night, hand and end. Obviously, you want to make some money, but you don't want to be fulfilled for it. You want to lose your peace towards it. I think that's, for me, the most important thing is the peace. I remember once, when was that? One Easter, I was really exhausted, like physically exhausted, but I had peace in mind. I was so in peace that, you feel it, that you're in peace. It's not the same as like being tired and mentally tired and everything's tired. you're not getting fulfilled. But sometimes you can get the cash, the check, wherever you work, but you're not mentally in peace. So, but if you can get both, that's wealth for me. But yeah, so in terms of starting beginnings, what I understood is it's kind of aligned with what I believe, how you start. If you're starting from home, in this scenario, let's say you in UK or US or maybe Africa, somewhere in Nigeria, you just perfect your skill, be confident, give away to people. That's marketing, give to you for free to try, and you can tell them, okay, I'll be selling this product. If you like it, just let me know. And if they do like it, they will come back to you and say, yes, can you make me this?
Yeah. Now it's all about like word of mouth. There are people who come to me and they're like, oh, my friend told me about you and your bakes and and that makes it all worth.
Yes.
I think you need to believe in what you're selling.
Yes. Yes.
You know? Believe in your skill, whether it is a product or a service. You just need to believe in yourself.
Yeah, you can't sell what you're not confident about, because basically you are the advertiser in a way. You need to tell people how good is the product, and I need to do that with confidence. Like you know it's good. Like, keep taking just 2. You need to take more than 2. So yeah, thank you for coming, Helen. Thank you to stop up and visit. It's been a while.
My pleasure.
So yeah, but I mean, where people can find you? I know you're in Tunbridge, but where they can find you? Where do you do? How do you sell?
So I currently have a weekly pop-up
Yeah.
at Sussex Road Primary School. So in front of the gate, every Fridays, 8 to 9. And then I do collections, so people will find me on Instagram at lovestoryuk_UK.
I'll tag our Instagram
You'll
on
put the
description.
details, yeah. And yeah, take it from there. It might evolve to somewhere else. And I'll update on the socials whenever it does.
That's good. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video. If you find some inspiration from this video, let us know in the comment below, and follow Helen. Helen. I keep saying this. Follow Helen on Instagram. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but yeah, you can give her a follow and see what she's doing. Yeah, see you next time.
See you soon.
Ciao, ciao.